Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Indiana Air Guns. Today on the channel, guys, I was bit by the bug the other day. We have the Crosman Vapor Max. Got a long story, and a lot of things to upload on this. Um, what does Hank think? Trying to keep it short. It's nice and weighty. I have got game down with this, and it's been quite fun thus far. It's a little different. Once you get used to that, I think you'll be all right. It's not really worth the scope, in my opinion. 20 yards, I wouldn't take us any further than like 30. Of course, you could, but humanely, I probably wouldn't. I haven't seen close to that 1,100 feet mark. Of course, I'm shooting lead. I'm not shooting alloy. I'm shooting a 8.4 Norma pellet for this video. This thing is a little pellet pickier than I would like it to be, especially when I'm just plinking. You know, if I just got a little backyard plinker, I don't need the world's most expensive ammo to work in the gun. I just need some little cheap ammo, you know, because I'm not really doing anything with it to need it to be super accurate. But with the flat nose, that was just absolutely horrible. And I did have a couple different brands. I had the Meister Kugelens, and I also had the Apollos, and I couldn't get either one of those to group. I could accidentally hit the bull, but it was just looking crazy. But overall, I like it. Definitely different. I think 5 pumps is the sweet spot. I don't really think if you're going to be within 25, 30 yards, I really think you need more than 5 pumps, especially if you're just plinking. I still think this is a Gammo product that Crosman just rebranded. I really don't think this was a Crosman build. It feels much more closer to a Gammo than it does a Crosman, just in my little bit experience that I have. So enough talking. We're going to see will the Vapor Max tiny target today. It's rocking a Discovery VTR 3-12x40, and seems to be a great combination. I will be off-handing these, coming off my knees more than likely. But I will not be resting on a bag or anything like that. I never am in these backyard videos. Everything I do here has always been offhand. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll do 5 pumps. We got 10 loaded up. Hopefully it doesn't take 10. I got some sweet tarts. Shout out to Justin at Fuel and Firepower. I got some regular size sweet tarts. I was looking for the jumbos and have been for at least a week now. And I've been to several different convenience stores, and I have not been able to locate those. So that's fine. We went down to the originals, which is an even tinier target. And we'll see what we can get done with those today. Hopefully, I don't have to put this too close, and I will lose the audio when I go back to shooting. I don't know. I'm going to try to keep this out of the sun because it has overheated down here on me before. And we don't want that. So I've got 5 sweet tarts set up there. Hopefully you guys can see those. We're probably going to start in the middle and work our way right, and then go back to the 2 blues on the far left. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and get shooting. Video's already getting away from me. I was just trying to make this nice and sweet for you guys. I know it's been a little while. Just life. Really not anything to go into here on YouTube. But I definitely appreciate you guys staying tuned and coming back for more. So welcome back to Tiny Targets number 7. Let's get started. Looks like we have a red one there in the middle. Yeah, that appears to be red to me. Let's see what we can do with her. This scope is just on 3 power. No. Not sure. It sounds like wood down there, though. It's been a fun experience getting to learn this rifle here. Turbo said the trigger was crap. A lot of guys are talk pretty down on the trigger. I don't think it's that bad. No again. Wow. Okay, hold on now. I don't have a lot of experience with, match grade triggers and things of that nature, so I would say that it's in between 4 and 5 pounds, somewhere in there. I still haven't dug out my trigger pull gauge. Stick with that red one in the middle. Yeah, I guess I'm high there. But when I aim dead on, then I'm low. I don't. And these Normas aren't exact back here, guys. I mean, they're doing okay. It's enough to take squirrels, I can tell you that much. Those targets they're tiny though. I mean, gosh, guys, that's probably a dime or less. And I do have them stood up. I don't have them on their side just for time restraints. There we go. That's a nice little reactive target. I love those sweethearts. Can't thank Justin enough for putting that in my head. I've shot, you name it, I've shot it as far as candy wise, but I think sweethearts was one of the things that definitely escaped me. So shout out to him again. That's Justin at Fuel and Firepower. Make sure you go give him a subscribe. Tell him Hank sent you. All right, let's continue on here. I feel this is getting away from me a little bit. Let's go to the right of the one that was in the center. I think it's a green one. No. Well, Hank, this is a heck of a showing. It is kind of windy out here. I don't think enough to affect the shot too much, but this is 177, of course. As you know, they only make it in 177 at the moment. There we go. Yeah, it's solid when it hits. It hits hard, man. Which, moving at, right in between 600 and 700 feet a second at 5 pumps is pretty good. Let's go to the yellow one on the far right, I do believe that is. Nah, I moved at the last second on that one. I felt myself sway to the right. And for those guys that have already got this gun, whenever you don't take the stroke all the way out to get the pump and you slam back down, makes me feel so crazy. Like I just don't know what I'm doing. I do that so often because the stroke, you have to come all the way out at the top at an angle and then come back down instead of just coming straight out and back down. So there was a little bit of a learning curve there. I thought I was going to end up breaking it the way I was slamming on it, but far right. There it is. See my buddy Rod over there at Indiana Air Guns. My bad, Rod. Illinois Air Guns. Has been pumping them videos out, man. He's got some great 50-yard content, guys. You guys really need to stop by there and check his channel out. Just an overall great guy. And if shooting is not your thing, I don't know why you're on my channel, but if it's not, he also has Rod's Fishing Adventures. So make sure you subscribe to him on both of those platforms and enjoy yourself, because I guarantee it, you'll have a good time. So let's go to the left here. Let's go to this first blue one. And that was definitely wood there. Okay, looks like the last shot here. 10 shots already, huh? Only 3 targets hit. That's a shame, Hank. That is a shame. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, I don't think the boat was all the way forward. Okay, let's try it again. No, looks like I'm out. I think I was just out of... Yeah, that's one thing about this rifle is it doesn't have the last hold open, even though it does have the numbers on the side. All you got to do is look to the side of the mag if you're ever unsure. I totally get that, but I love magazines that have the last hold open. That's why it'd be really exciting to see this in a single shot tray form, which I'm sure, the longer it sticks around, the parts will start, somebody will start printing parts for it. I'm almost 100% with that. But it's been fun. It's been a fun, learning curve. It's been fun stepping up from the APX. The APX is definitely a little bit more toy feeling, a little bit more plasticky. But I mean, I love it just the same. It gets the job. Both of them get the job done for me. And basically, it's just to put a smile on my face. I'm not going after any game. I mean, I'll move some along now. And like I said, this Vapor Max has taken a couple squirrels there, so it will definitely get her done. No question about it. Let's go ahead and do 5 more. And let's see if we can get that one on the right. Nope, just to the right. Feels good to be out here just plinking. Not nothing too serious, you know. Just messing around with tiny targets. Do you guys like the tiny targets, or let me know what you guys would like to see. I've been itching to get back on the 35-yard line, guys. I haven't been there in probably 2 or 3 months. I mean, I sat there just to shoot a time or two, but not nothing like video-wise or anything like that. There he is. All right, let's go ahead and get that last one and get out of here. So, yeah, let me know. Give me some ideas, guys. I mean, I can tiny target you to death. I'm probably going to take this up to 10, a video of, 10 videos. Then I'm going to put it in a playlist by itself. Then I'll probably get away from the tiny targets for a while. Just depends. Just depends on what comes through that door, you know. I still got plenty of rifles that you guys haven't seen that I'd like to put on the tiny targets anyway. So that'll probably be the last 3 videos. One on the far left, right above the yellow can. No. Not sure what I hit there. It looked like it went to the left, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try her again. There she goes. All right, Rod. I haven't seen you do it in a while, bud. Not sure what's going on, but Rod normally does this video, and then he's got a bell or something that he hits. I haven't given him a hard time about that in a while. I know he's probably got a lot going on. Just giving you a hard time, Rod. But I'm going to go ahead and hit the bell for him. Again, 5 pumps. 3 probably would have sufficed, but let's go ahead and get that bell for our buddy Rod out there at Illinois Air Guns. Make sure you guys go over there and hit that subscribe button. He could definitely use some more eyes on him. Ting. All right, guys, let me bring you guys back. We'll chit-chat a little bit more about the Crosman, give you my final or first impressions as you guys have seen, and we'll go from there. Before we even start that, I'd like to say that I don't have anything against Amazon. It's not a hate thing on Amazon, okay? But I bought this particular rifle from Amazon, being the Crosman Vapor Max 177. And somebody has snapped the stock, or somebody had stepped on the rifle, or somebody had done something to it. I mean, it was damaged enough to where, you know, you would be able to look at the box and be like, hey, you know, this probably, you know, the least thing you would do was open the box and take a look at your product before you just shove it off in the mail. That's just me with common sense. Now, I'm not knocking anybody at Amazon or not saying that they don't have any common sense or anything like that, but it's hard for me to believe that you would send a guy out a rifle when the whole stock is separated from the action. You know, whether it's broken or not. I mean, that would be something that I would look into before putting that product outside the door. It's just a good business practice, you know. But things happen, you know. People get busy and things get looked over. You know, start getting comfortable and get to doing shortcuts. I get it, guys. I'm not perfect. I mess up too. They did get me out another one promptly, and that's the one that you're looking at here. So I was stuck maybe 3 or 4 days after I should have got it before I actually got it. And then, of course, I had to take it out. I had to find a scope or a red dot or something to go up top. I tried to shoot the buckhorns. They were basically crap, in my opinion, although I have seen others have some success with them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old, guys. I just a red dot I can do just fine, or you know, LVPO, or you know, a scope I can do so much more better than I can with open sights now. I'm not saying I can't shoot open sights, and you guys have definitely seen me shoot open sights here on the channel. I do have some success. It's just not my preferred way of shooting. So that was also a delay, and it was just like, man, and then, you know, you got to get in the mood. I got to feel like it. And even though it was new, I still didn't, you know, I didn't have that want to get out there and actually do it. And then once I was doing it, I felt like I was, you know, I was guilty because I didn't turn the camera on and share it with you guys, and just had the snowball effect. So, you know, after we had got back from vacation, I just wanted to take a little bit more time off. I just didn't feel like I had enough time away yet, you know. And when I do these videos, I want to be, you know, in my bed. I want to be upbeat, you know. I don't want to be a downer for anybody, other than, you know, giving maybe a negative or two about what I'm doing as far as, you know, the review on the rifle or whatnot. Again, guys, this isn't a review channel. If you want something like that, maybe check out Walnut and Steel or Off the Shelf Air Guns or something like that. This is just what I do in my spare time. I love the hobby. It's lead therapy for me all day. And, you know, I hope you guys get something out of it. But as far as actual review, going over the trigger pull and doing this and doing that, it's really not the channel for that. But anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Till the next time, guys. Take care. Hank here, signing off at Indiana Air Guns.